Hello teachers! Narito po ang bagong-bago at fresh na template para sa ating RPMS for school year 2021 to 2022. Kung gusto niyo po magkaroon ng copy ng RPMS template na ito, free po ito at walang bayad. Makikita niyo po ang link na nakalagay sa description box at sa comment section. Para hindi po kayo mahirapang makapag-access sa Google Drive, huwag pong kalimutang i-click ang subscribe button at ang notification bell at mag-iwan ng comment sa ibaba.
Result-Based Performance Management System for School Year 2021-2022. Meron po ito CRA 1 hanggang CRA 5. Ang kinaibahan po ito sa ginawa nating RPMS noong nakaraang taon, ito po ay merong Objective 1 hanggang 19. For CRA 1, Content Knowledge and Pedagogy. Objective 1, Applied Knowledge of Content within and across curriculum teaching areas. Ito po ang mga means of verification, Classroom Observation Tool, or COT Meeting Sheet, or Inter-Observer Agreement Form from number 1, an online observation of online synchronous teaching. 2. If option 1 is not possible, an observation of a video lesson that is SLMM-based or MELC-aligned. Number 3. If options 1 and 2 are not possible, an observation of a demonstration teaching via lab. So, dito nyo po ilalagay inyong mga MOVs. And for Objective 2, use research-based knowledge and principles of teaching and learning to enhance professional practice. Ang means of verification po dyan, isang lesson plan with annotation identifying the research-based knowledge and or principles of teaching and learning used as basis for planning, designing the lesson. So, dito nyo po ilalagay ang inyong lesson plan at pwede po kayong maglagay ng annotation sa ibaba. For Objective 3, displayed proficient use of mother tongue, Filipino and English to facilitate teaching and learning. So, tayo naman po, ang ating naman pong medium of instruction ay Filipino. So, pasok na pasok po tayo sa Objective 3. So, ito po yung kanyang means of verification, COT po ulit, COT rating sheet, or Inter-Observer Agreement Form. Yan, dito nyo po ilalagay ang inyong COT. Yan. For Objective 4, use effective verbal and non-verbal classroom communication strategies to support learner understanding, participation, engagement, and achievement. So, ang ilalagay po ulit natin dyan ay ang ating COT rating sheet. May nakalagay po dito na note na for this objective, 2 MOVs are required for the entire school year. In computing the rating for quality, meron pong rubrics o sample computation na makikita po kayo doon sa memo na ibinaba ng lesson. Dito nyo rin po ilalagay ang inyong means of verification. Yan. Punta na po tayo sa CRA 2. Ang nakalagay po dyan ay Learning Environment and Diversity of Learners. So, ang ating pong objective, Objective 5, establish safe and secure learning environments to enhance learning through consistent implementation of policies, guidelines, and procedures. So, ang ating pong means of verification ay COT rating sheet po ulit or Inter-Observer Agreement Form. So, may nakalagay po dyan na note na for modular approach, demonstration teaching via lab must reflect the teaching-learning process in the said modality. The MOV or COT rating sheet or Inter-Observer Agreement Form shall also be completed with any annotated document. Example po noon, yung module, screenshot of instant messaging, notes showing instructions, narrative, indicating occurrence of follow-up through monitoring and etc. So, dito niyo po ulit ilalagay ang inyong MOV. Dalawa po ang inyong COT1 and COT2. So for objective 6, maintain learning environments that promote fairness, respect, and care to encourage learning. So again, ang ilalagay po natin dyan ay ang ating COT rating sheet. So ang nakalagay po dito for modular approach, demonstration, teaching via LAC must reflect the teaching learning process in the said locality. So, the MOB or COT rating sheet into our survey agreement form shall also be complemented with any annotated documents such as the module or instant messaging, notes showing instructions, narrative indicating occurrence of follow-through and monitoring. So, dito po tayo sa Objective 7. Ito po yung bago, isa sa mga bago po na naidagdag dito sa ating RPMS. Ang nakalagay po dyan ay maintain learning environments that nurture and inspire learners to participate, cooperate, and collaborate in continued learning. So, meron pong dalawang means of verification, Set A and Set B. So, mamimili lang po kayo dyan kung alin po yung inyong gagamitin na means of verification. Kung ito pong Set A, ito po yung mga dapat mong ihandang MOVs. Any supplementary material in print digital format made by the RT and used in the lesson delivery that highlights maintaining learning environments that nurture and inspire learners to participate, cooperate, and collaborate in continued learning. So, ano po yun? Yung activity sheets, isang lesson from self-learning module, lesson plan, kagaya ng DLP, DLL, WHLP, WLL lesson exemplars, and the likes. Video lesson, audio lesson, ayan po. And kung meron pa po kayong iba, pwede po kayong maglagay, basta mag-provide po kayo ng annotation. So, elements of collaborative learning, positive independence, individual accountability, and shared authority in assessing and facilitating one's learning. So, if the supplementary material is a product of a group work, collaborative effort of 2 or more teachers, ratees must specify and provide annotations of one contribution to a material. For Set B, ito po, yung inyong rating sheet sa inyong pong COT, ayan po. So, ito po, dito po kayo pwede maglagay ng inyong pong mga MOVs. Yan. Kung meron po kayong iba pa, pwede nyo po dyan ilagay at maglagay lang din po kayo ng annotation. Ito naman po yung para sa Set B, lagay nyo po dyan ang inyong COT. Yan. For Objective 8, nandito na po tayo. Applied a range of successful strategies that maintain learning environments that motivate learners to work productively by assuming responsibility for their own learning. Meron din po ulit dyan dalawang means of verification, Set A and Set B. So sa Set A, kagaya din po kanina yung mga ipoprovide nyo such as activity sheets, yung mga lesson plan, video lesson, audio lesson. Ang kinaibahan lang po dito, kailangan ma-highlight niya po kung paano na maintain yung learning environments that nurture and inspire learners to participate, cooperate, and collaborate in continued learning. So sa Set B po, COT din po ulit ang inyong ilalagay. Yan, dito niyo po ulit ilalagay ang inyong mga MOVs. Yan, dito na po tayo sa ating CRAT3, Diversity of Learners, Curriculum and Planning, Assessment and Reporting. So, sa ating objective number 9, design, adapted, and implemented teaching strategies that are responsive to learners with disabilities, giftedness, and talent. So, meron po ulit dalawang means of verification dyan. Pwede po kayong mamili kung set A o set B ang inyo pong ilalagay na MOV. So, dito po sa set A, COT rating sheet po ang inyong gagamitin. Pero meron pong mga naka-indicate dyan kung ano dapat yung makikita sa inyo pong COT. Kailangan po naipasok nyo sa inyong classroom observation yung nakalagay po dito na means of verification. For example po, yung sa number 1, an observation of teaching, an observation of synchronous teaching, limited face-to-face teaching, online teaching, or two-way radio instruction. So, basahin na lang po ninyo yung nakalagay po dito na means of verification. And set B, ito po yung bago. Maglalagay po kayo ng Teacher Reflection Form or TRF. Ayan po. Sa TRF, meron po yung form. Mamaya ilalagay ko rin po ipapakita ko po sa inyo sa hulihan ng video at ilalagay ko rin po sa Google Drive para pwede na po kayo doon mag-edit. Meron po kayong mga sasagutan dito sa reflection form. Kung halimbawa meron po kayong estudyante na may disabilities, giftedness, and talents. Kung wala naman po kayong mga batang ganun, pwede po kayong humingi ng certification from your school head na ang inyo po klase ay wala po kayong identified learners with disabilities, giftedness, or talents. So, ayan po. Dito niyo po ulit ilalagay ang inyong mga MOV. For Objective 10, adapted and used culturally appropriate teaching strategies to address the needs of learners from indigenous groups. So, meron po ulit dyan dalawang klase ng COT, means of verification. Yan yung inyo pong COT at saka TRF po ulit. Yan. For Objective 11, adapted and implemented learning programs that ensure relevance and responsiveness to the needs of all learners. So, learning programs are organized and sequenced set of strategies, activities, and tasks that affect learning that may include but not limited to literacy programs, numeracy programs, strategic intervention, materials, enrichment programs, remediation programs, intervention modules, ALS, SPED, and among others. A group of teachers or an entire school may collaborate on a learning program. So, kung meron po kayong program sa school na nagpapakita po o nagtumutulong po sa mga bata kagaya po ng mga remediation, intervention program, pasok na pasok po yan dito sa ating Objective 11. So, ang mga ilalagay niyo po dyan ay yung means of verification, proof of evaluation and implementation of adapted contextualized learning program, progress report, accomplishment or completion report, then action plan. So, ayan po yung mga example MOVs. So, dyan po ilalagay ang inyong MOVs. And for Objective 12, utilize assessment data to inform the modification of teaching and learning practices and programs. So, ang ilalagay niyo po dyan, ayan po kung mayroon po kayong lesson plan or lesson script for TV or radio-based instruction with annotation. So, meron din po dito nakalagay na accomplishment report. Ayan, a list of identified most mastered skills based on the frequency of errors, correct responses with any of the following supporting MOV, accomplishment report, intervention materials, and lesson plan. For classwork, community linkages and professional engagement and personal growth and professional development. So, ang ating pong Objective 13, nakalagay po dyan, maintain learning environments that are responsive to community context. So, meron pong 4 na MOV na pwede nyo pong ilagay. Yung inyo pong accomplishment report, program, project, activity plan, minutes of a consultative meeting, and communication letter about program project activity that maintains a learning environment. So may note po dyan, this objective refers to classroom and school programs, projects, and activities that enrich the learning environment and the wider school community engagement in the educative process. So meron pong tatlong approaches, yung pedagogical approaches, curricular approaches, and co-curricular approaches. So kung meron po kayo niyan, pwede niyo po siyang ilagay para po makakuha kayo ng 5 points sa inyo pong IPCRF. So next naman po natin, dito niyo po ulit ilagay ang inyong MOV. For Objective 14, reviewed regularly personal teaching practice using existing laws and regulations that apply to the teaching profession and the responsibilities specified in the Code of Ethics for professional teachers. So meron po diyang 4 na klase. Yung una po ay annotated video, annotated teaching materials such as lesson plan, activity sheet, assessment materials, at kung meron po pong iba. The number 3, personal reflection notes as outputs from participation and review of personal teaching practices in 4 quarters. So, ito po yung mula first grading hanggang 4th quarter. So, kung hindi nyo pa po, wala pa po kayo nito, pwede naman po kayong maglagay sa end na ng ating end year review. So, ayun po. The number 4, proof of attendance with date in LAC or coaching and mentoring sessions for review of personal teaching practices. So, dito niyo po ilalagay ang inyo pong mga MOVs at maglalagay po kayo dyan ng annotation. Yan. So, for Objective 15, complied with implemented school policies and procedures consistently to foster harmonious relationships with learners, parents, and other stakeholders. So, ang ating pong mga means of verification, 3 po, proof of participation involvement in a school community partnership for the implementation of a school policy. So, kailangan po, pwede po kayong maglagay dyan ng example ng certificate ninyo, tapos as committee member, o kaya naman ay narrative report. Number 2, minutes of parent-teacher conference, stakeholders meeting about an implemented school policy procedure with proof of attendance. So, kung nag-google meet po kayo, i-attach nyo rin po yung inyong picture na nandoon po kayo, na nakikita po yung picture ninyo. Siyempre na nakikita rin po yung date. And then number 3, communication letter about an implemented school policies, procedure sent to the parent and guardian. So, ayun po. So, dito niyo po ilalagay ang inyong MOVs. Ayan. For Objective 16, ay malapit na po, applied a personal philosophy of teaching that is learner-centered. So, isa po ang ilalagay ninyong MOV, 1 lesson plan with annotation, explaining the application of a learner-centered teaching philosophy. So, ito po ay mga ism-ism, constructivism, essentialism, used as basis for planning, designing the lesson. So, components of instruction, learning objectives, instructional activities, and assessments. So, dito niyo po ilalagay ang inyo pong MOV. Yan. So, for Objective 17, adapted practices that uphold the dignity of teaching as a profession by exhibiting qualities such as caring, attitude, respect, and integrity. So, meron pong dalawang klase ng MOVs. Ayan po. Documented feedback from superiors, colleagues, learners, parents, guardian, or other stakeholders directly reflecting the RAPI's good practice that uphold the dignity of teaching as a profession. So, annotated evidences of practice indirectly linking to the upholding of dignity of teaching. Ayan po. Meron pong 4 na classes, screenshot of text message, remarks from mentor, recognition from the school, and others kung meron pa po. Then, second to the last, dito po ulit ilagay yung inyong MOVs. Yan, second to the last, Set professional development goals based on the Philippine professional standards for teacher. So, updated IPCRF. Number 2, media review form. Number 3, IPCRFDP. Number 4, certification from the ICT coordinator, school head, or focal person. And last but not the least, yan, ang ating po mga plus factor. So for objective 19, ito na po yung huli, perform various related works activities that contribute to the teaching learning process. Any proof of committee involvement, advisorship of co-curricular activities, involvement as module learning material, involvement as module learning material validator, participation in the RO, school-initiated TV, radio-based instruction, book or journal authorship, contributorship, coordinatorship, coaching and mentoring learners in competitions, mentoring pre-service teachers, participation and demonstration teaching, participation as research presenter in forum or conference, and others. Kung may iba pa po. So, ayan, dito nyo po ilalagay ang inyong pong mga MOVs at kung meron pa pong iba, please provide annotations.